Hello, vinyl community, and anyone else watching this. Hope everybody is doing well and getting ready for their holidays, or if you didn't get to it, had a great one. Didn't get to this video, that is. I wanted to start a new series. I tried to do this once before. I don't even remember what I called it. I didn't go and look and see and decided not to carry on, just to start over again, where I talk about a few records, because I never do that. I just show you what I buy, but I never let you know how any of it worked out. So I thought I would start a series called Three from the Table, and that's it. I'm going to talk about 3 records. I'm not going to go too in depth. I'm mainly going to tell you whether I like them or not, and whether I think they're worth picking up or not. And yeah, and they could be anything, just what I've been listening to. And I don't get a chance to listen to that many whole albums, so it may be a couple of weeks between each one of these, but I am going to try to keep it up. So tonight on our inaugural installment of 3 from the Table, I've got 2 records that I showed, I think, in my last video, if not the one before, my recent finds. And I'm going to start off with this one. I showed this, I think, in my last one. The Weaklings, Studio 2, which I've been told now that this is their 2nd album. I got this right from the band, and they sent me a signed sticker with their stage names on it. And this was recorded at Abbey Road Studio 2, where the Beatles recorded. That's the name of the album, Studio 2. And these guys are Beatle fanatics. They're older guys. Glenn Burtnick is one of them. And there's drawings of them. And they've given themselves names, so all of the Traveling Wilburys there. And really like these guys. Found out about them via Little Steven's Underground Garage. One of their tracks is up for Coolest Song in the World this year. I voted for it. And so I picked up this, and I have another one of their albums. I'm not sure how many they have on the way. And my initial thoughts of this is it wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be. But I still like it. I still recommend it. Very Beatlesque, almost too Beatlesque. If any of you guys know about like a lot of these groups that were happening right around the time of the Beatles, 63 to 64 in England, that didn't quite make it, that's a lot what these guys sound like. They're very Beatlesque, but not quite. And definitely have that Liverpool British beat sound that was going on around 63 and 64. That is these guys' bread and butter. And they're really good at it. But like I said, I was hoping it was slightly on the harder side, a little more driving than it is. The other one may be, I don't know. If I had to compare them to somebody, any of you guys that have ever heard the Kaisers, they sound a bit like the Kaisers. In fact, quite a bit like the Kaisers, to be honest. And I like the Kaisers a lot. So, I would give this album a very good, if not an excellent. I do recommend it if you're a Beatle fan and if you're into that sort of British invasion pop music. You'll really, really like this. I like side 2 better than side 1. There's the track list, and as you can see, the last 4 songs on side 2, they're calling bonus cuts, are all Lennon-McCartney, and even with Harrison, early songs that the Beatles didn't record. And I like those a lot. And I also really like the 2 songs that they're promoting on the cover. They're both really good, along with the first song, Morning, Noon, and Night was good. And Next Best Thing, is that one of them? No, that was really good. And the first song, Stop Your Running Around, first song on the second side was really good, as well as the Beatle cuts. So, a very enjoyable listen. Not a perfect album. It could have been better, but I did enjoy it. I do like it, and I do recommend it. By the way, when I do these, I'm putting them in the order that I like them. So that's the third of the three. So I like the other two better. And when I've heard the second album I'm going to show, I thought for sure that would be the one that I liked the best. I'm like, wow, this album blew me away. Not that it's the greatest album in the world, but I wasn't expecting a lot from it. And man, I wasn't disappointed on on those grounds. And it is Dave Edmunds again, put out by RPM Records. This came out about 2014, a couple of years ago, in England only. I got it online, like really cheap from England, free shipping. I don't know, 10 or 12 bucks. I didn't pay any more than that. It's a double record set. Comes with a nice insert as well. Basically with a picture of Dave. Actually, that's a picture of Dave's guitar. There's a picture of Dave these days. There's your track listing. It's not all brand new. Some of it's recorded even as far back as the early to mid '90s, but most of it is new, and it rocks. And I will mention one person in particular, Chris at Dixieland Farms. If you can get your hands on one of these, I think you'll really enjoy this album. It will surprise you. It's rockabilly, it's rock and roll, and it's just good. Almost the whole album is recorded by himself. He used an Apple computer just in a room. He plays all the instruments on almost anything, but everything, but you'd swear it was a band because it's tight and it's good. And I was just, it's distorted, it's loud. It's rocking Dave Edmunds. For those of you that know Dave Edmunds' 80s stuff, this is nothing like that. This is going back to his 60s stuff, and you know, I hear you knocking and that kind of stuff. This is just really, I was so impressed by this album. And again, I thought this is going to be my favorite of the three that I listened to, because again, not expecting a whole lot. I mean, Dave's got to be approaching 70 by now, and wow, he doesn't sound it. His voice is still really good. I was just amazed. The first three sides are all rocking. And then on the fourth side, he mellows right out. And you know what? I didn't mind it at all. There's two instrumentals on the fourth side. He covers Babyface, and he does Elton John's Your Song is a guitar instrumental. It's gorgeous. If you guys like Dave Edmunds and that sort of rock pile, rockabilly, rock and roll, you will love this. This is an excellent album. I'm giving this excellent. It blew me away. It was just, I was so impressed. Again, I was going in with low expectations because I might review it Wednesday, so I was going to compare it to another album, but I won't. I didn't get. In fact, I hated. Thought I would hate that too, and great. One more I want to talk about, and I just picked it up yesterday. I got it for 25% off. It's still kind of scarce in America. I've seen a few people with them. It's an import from the Netherlands. Apparently the Americans have had there's a delay. And I picked this up at Barnes & Noble for 25% off with a coupon the other day, and was really glad I did. It is the new Rolling Stones, Blue and Lonesome. And I've heard everybody go on about this, how good it was, and I just basically didn't believe them. I just said, yeah, I checked the track out on YouTube, and I thought it was alright, and, you know, this is the best Stones album for me, I don't know, since I don't know, Exile on Main Street, maybe. It's really good. It's blues, but I thought it'd be slow blues, and just, these guys are tight. These guys, one guy said it was too slick, and it almost is, even though they're using old distorted amps and everything. These guys recorded over 3 days. These guys are playing tight. There's this track listing like you haven't seen it a million times already. But I'm a huge early Stones guy, and this does harken back to it, amazingly enough. Oh, this cover's making my face look really red. I wanted to show the inside a little bit just because it has 2 sleeves that each feature a member of the Stones. There's Mick's side, and there's Keith's side. And pressing is really great. By the way, the pressing on the Weaklings album, I want to talk about those, wasn't that great. There's the Ronnie Wood side, and there's the Charlie side, and I haven't opened the gatefold. It's still in shrink, so I haven't. I'm going to leave it in shrink for now. But just your full, the whole first side was probably my favorite. But I really liked it all, and I liked the first and last sides are probably my 2 favorite sides. But man, Write 'Em On Down was great too. Hoodoo Blues was. I hate to see you go. This is just unbelievably good for these old friggin' guys. Steve, flip side, if you haven't picked this up, you need to as soon as you can. You'll love this. You will love this. So this is excellent. Of the 3 albums I showed, I like them all. This is my pick for the best of the bunch. And if you're a Stones fan, this is essential. This isn't just another later Stones album. It's just so good. So there you go. 3 from the Turntable, my debut episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys have great holidays. And I do plan on doing one more video in a few minutes, actually. But from now till then, again, new subscribers, hello, and thank you for subscribing. Thanks for all the comments and feedback and all of that kind of stuff. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. And check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. We are in the heart of Christmas. And but coming up right after Christmas, we've got our annual New Year's show, Unbound, where I don't play vinyl once a year, and those are always interesting. And Travis, I don't know if you watch my videos or not, but I am playing a song from Travis's band, Toner, this year. So those of you, some of you that know that band might want to check it out for that as well. Anyway, thank you all, and I'll catch you next time. Happy holidays, everybody.